I was really concerned about the relationship and having people that I trusted and that I would have a good time with, because this was, a major kind of commitment. When I heard about Cooper Design Builders and started spending time with them at some of their functions and getting to know them, I could tell that they were real people. It's more about who I'm working with than what I'm actually doing.
We see ourselves as a right hand to our owners, and so that we actually help them create their own space. It's really important to us that our owners really feel that they had an active part or an active role in designing their own space.
What I will do is I'll start with a conceptual design, and I work with the client all the way through to the final completed project.
I think that it's just giving peace of mind to the client, and knowing that I am here and that as long as I'm here, there's not a whole lot of bad that could happen.
Because remodeling is about investing in your lifestyle, and that's what we take it to heart here at Cooper Design Builders.
My house was small. I lived in this place since '92 and loved the neighborhood. I grew up not far from here. I loved to entertain, and the house was small, and I didn't have a formal dining room. I didn't have many things that would make entertaining easy, so that was kind of the start of it.
It's very important to us that we're meeting the client's desires and dreams, and we take a lot of time. We'll take however long it takes.
I, walked through with them saying I'd like this and I want to do that and this would be fun and this would be good and this is a must and all those kinds of things.
I think the first step is to really listen. Listen with your heart. I think that's what remodeling really is about. It's about the passion behind it.
The client really wanted an open floor plan, a bigger kitchen. She loves entertaining. We worked with her through a couple different designs and until we got it right.
During the design process, I help make sure that there's correct flow throughout the house, that we're thinking about placement of furniture, cabinetry, details. So basically I'm trying to take the project to the next level so that the client's experience is really a good one.
They nailed it. They got everything that I was interested in. I didn't know what it was going to look like, but it was just what I wanted. I started to cry because it was so amazing and it was so beautiful, and it just had a wonderful flow, and there weren't any obstacles. It's like, okay, we want to make sure we get everything that you want, and they did.
This house is on the corner. It was a small little bungalow before, and it was a really great project because we were able to transform it into a modest-sized two-story Craftsman. We were able to do all the little detailing, the knee braces, the flare-out detail, do the larger eaves, the beadboard underneath the eaves, the chimney going up on the side, and that was a lot of fun to work on and to see the completed project and that it blends into the neighborhood.
She had traditional furniture. She had some contemporary furniture. It's a Craftsman house, and so one of my big objectives is to try and keep as much of the integrity of the architecture inside the house as well. So we incorporated the sense of Craftsman with the built-in furniture. In the kitchen we went a little bit more modern, in the bathroom we went a little bit more modern, but still trying to bring through some details. So even though the doors in the kitchen are a flat front door, which is a little bit more contemporary, we still brought through the Craftsman crown molding, and the backsplash has a more traditional feel.
One of the things that I do is meet with the client weekly, and this is in design and more importantly through construction, and any issues that may come up during the construction process, changes, on-site conditions, and sometimes even some design changes I'm involved with and help the client every step of the way, and also any changes in budget and cost, and try to forecast, scan out on the horizon, see what's coming up, and keep the client abreast of what's happening every step of the way.
Client and I, for the relationship throughout the project, we are in very tight communication through all the phases and talk very frequently about just everything that's going on
You know, as far as communication goes, I mean, I think we talk every day. I mean, I talked with somebody from Cooper Design Builders every day.
So the neighborhoods that we work in are a huge importance to us. You know, there will be noise, there will be different things happening, but to also keep communication open in the neighborhoods.
Well, they told me that it would take about 6 months, you know, without unforeseen circumstances. And it was about 6 months, maybe a week more. So I was pretty impressed with that. In the end, they really basically came in not under budget, but at what they proposed. So I was very impressed, and you know, the budgeting and the invoicing, and it's all very detailed and very, you know, clear, and they spend a lot of time, you know, answering all your questions, and so it was very comfortable, that part.
We're able to control the cost of that project as well, because we're designing it and we're building it and we're constantly tweaking every little aspect of that. And that's that 360-degree idea or process that helps us do that. And I think that's a unique aspect of design build and the way that we approach it ourselves.
One of the things I really love is making my client happy. So when they come into the space and they start to live in the space and they start to tell us what it's like, that's really the goal for me, is that enjoyment in their life.
To have someone who's never seen the project at the end come in and say, wow, this doesn't look like an addition or you know, a remodel. That's one of the best compliments we can get.
I think that the client's very happy, the home's beautiful, and it's really just the fruition of watching, you know, all of your labor happen throughout each phase. In the end, it is an amazing feeling to see this house in completion.
It's about the passion behind everything we do, from just caring about keeping the floors swept to creating this beautiful building, if you will, that the neighborhood loves as well. I think it's that caring and that helpfulness and that the expertise that each team member has that brings to the table, and all of that together is what really makes Cooper Design Builders special.
Now that the project is done, I'm so thrilled. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful.